I'm Vida, and this is Ida, and we're sisters and co-founders of Health Yoga Life. And this yoga practice we're going to take you through is great when you need to fire up your metabolism, you want to get a little detoxifying energy in, and just kind of purify and rinse out the body. So enjoy. So we're going to begin this practice in child's pose. This is a resting posture. You're going to bring your weight back towards your heels, breathing deep and free. So whenever you are practicing yoga and you feel like you need to take a little break, this is a great place to do that. You just come to your knees, stretch out your arms, and take easy breaths in and out through your nose. And then come onto your knees, and you're going to come to all fours. You're going to inhale, drop the belly, lift the head and tailbone. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head and tailbone. Exhale, round out. One more time. Inhale, and downward dog. Exhale. So here you're creating an inverted V with your body, maybe bending one knee, then the other, just walking out, pedaling out your dog a little bit. And then come to a still point where your heels ground towards the earth. They never have to touch. If you're a little more flexible, they might, but they never have to touch the earth. But we're just getting a nice stretch through the backs of your legs, really firmly rooting into your hands. Take a full breath in, open the mouth, sigh it out, and then walk forward towards your hands. You're going to take a ragdoll, so your feet are hips width distance apart, opposite hand to opposite elbow, your body weight is forward. This is a great little letting go stretch. And then interlace your hands at your low back and wrap your hands over your head towards the front. Getting a stretch through your neck, let the head be heavy. Yoga is a practice of letting go what we do not need. And then release your hands, toe heel your feet to touch, and sweep up, taking a large deep breath in, filling the body, and bow forward, exhale. Coming to your halfway lift. So here you're going to draw the tailbone back, crown of the head forward, navel drawing in and up, and then plant your hands to a high push-up position. Good, so you can feel that core body engaging, right, firing up. You might need to bring your knees down to the earth. It's a great modification. Otherwise, just stay in your high plank pose. Remember, we're torching calories here, engaging every cell. And then look forward, lower down to chaturanga low push-up or belly to the earth. Upward dog, scooping the heart high, tops of the feet flat, opening up the chest, taking a few breaths here, drawing the spine into the body, heart shining bright, and downward dog, exhale. So in yoga, we're going to take these movements that are, quite challenging, and then releasing, moving the lymph fluid through the body, tensing and releasing, drawing breath in, drawing breath out. Let every exhalation be a detoxification. Full breath in, empty it out, walk or hop forward. Coming to a halfway lift, finding length through the spine, bow forward, empty. Sweep up towards the ceiling, stretch high, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in, high to low push-up, or maybe that belly comes down. Upward dog, heart lifting high, stretching the heart wide. Downward dog, exhale. Full breath in here, deep breath out. Remember, we breathe in oxygen, we exhale carbon dioxide, right? There's this natural detoxification happening as we use the breath intently here. Now step your right foot forward, bring your left knee down to the earth, reach your arms high, really taking some nice deep breaths in here. And then interlace your hands at your low back and lift the heart up, drawing your gaze up and back. Hands draw down towards the earth. Extending your arms back up towards the ceiling. Bring your left hand inside of your right foot and take a little twist. So twists are great. Really rinses out the body. Works our digestion tract a little bit deeper. And then step it back to that downward dog, kicking the right leg high, and then bring the right foot to the earth. Step your left foot forward, right knee comes down, arms come high, breathing, really feeling a stretch through the upper body, grounding through your legs, navel drawing in. It's called Uddiyana Bandha, this navel lock in and up. And then interlace your hands, lift the heart, perhaps draw your gaze up and back if you want to take a little deeper stretch through the back, through the chest. And then arms rise high again for that twist. Right hand inside your left ankle, looking up at your upper thumb if you've got that. Remembering an inner smile here, feeling alive in your body. What a great experience we have here as a human being totally alive, awakened, and then come back to downward dog, kicking that left leg high, and back to that full inverted V. Full breath in, and a deep breath out. Walk or hop forward towards the front edge of your mat, halfway lift, and forward fold. Widening your feet, you're gonna come to a Yogi Squat. Remember, we're taking all of these poses to help us detoxify, to rev up digestion, to maybe get rid of some of those overindulgences that we sometimes partake in life here. So these squats are great. Bring your right hand to your left ankle and your left arm high, opening it up, breathing here. And switch to the other side. Really nice stretch through the chest and shoulder. And then back to center, lifting your hips. You're going to toe heel your feet together. Sit back, reach up to Utkatasana, thunderbolt pose, breathing here. Sinking deep into your hips like Ida's doing, really steady here. You're going to feel this in your thighs and your glutes, toning your legs. Yoga is this awesome, awesome workout for the whole body. And then fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, high to low push-up or belly down. Upward dog, heart lifts. Downward dog, take it back. Right foot forward to warrior one. So the back heel spins flat, heels align, arms rise high, feeling really empowered. Think of all those times your inner warrior shows up, right? Gets you through a hard day. This is it. Really drive up your navel, your will center. Breathe deep and free into the backs of your lungs. Fill up your whole lung capacity with breath. And then to the earth, low push-up. Upward dog, full breath in. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Back heel spins flat, arms come high, breathing. Again, setting your gaze out in front of you. Grounding through your feet. From the pelvic floor up, you lift the core body. Sinking deep into that front thigh. Notice how your spine aligns here as your crown lifts up, the feet ground down, and then release, low push-up. Upward dog, full breath in, and downward dog, exhale. Every yoga practice, you're just laying a brick in the foundation of your house, right? So even if you're newer here, you just are being patient, practicing self-awareness, breathing deep and free. Full breath in. Exhaling, walk or hop forward. Halfway lift and forward fold. Sit back, reach up, Utkatasana. Bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift, low push-up, exhale. Up dog, heart lifts. Down dog, empty. Right foot forward, warrior one, come up, inhale, fire. Low push-up, exhale. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Left foot forward, rising high, breathe in. Low push up to the earth, exhale. Upward dog, deep breath. Downward dog, empty. Full breath in. And exhale, sigh it out. Extend your right leg high to the sky. Bend the right knee, roll open. And then draw your right knee in towards your nose, squeeze it in. Extend it up and open, and knee to nose, squeeze it in. Up and open, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Last time, up and open. This time, stay here or flip right over. If you're staying, you could bring the opposite knee down. Otherwise, just flip and go for your flip dog. Breathing, heart lifting. This is awesome. You're driving that spine up, thighs up. Really opening up the body here. And then coming back, high push-up. Low push-up. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Full breath in. Sigh it out. Let's go to the left side. Left leg comes high. Bend the left knee, roll open, and then draw knee to nose, squeeze in. Up and open, knee to nose, squeeze in. Up and open, knee to nose, squeeze. Last time, up and open, stay here or keep going and flip right over. Remember, you have 3 stages. You could, if you're staying in three-legged dog, bring your opposite knee down. Otherwise, stay in three-legged dog or go right here to this full flip dog. Lifting the heart through the chest and then come back. High push-up. Low push-up. Up dog, breathe in. Downward dog, exhale. Taking a pause here in your down dog. If you need to, you could come down to child's pose for a breath or 2. And then inhale deeply, exhaling, walk or hop forward, halfway lift, and bowing. Sit back, reach up, Utkatasana. Let's take a twist here. Hands to heart center, and twist the left elbow over the right thigh. Dropping your hips down, chest lifting, spreading your arms open, left hand down, right hand high. Using the power of your legs here to really drop into the squat, extension through the spine, making that nice deep twist and release. Separating your feet hips width, hook your big toes with your peace fingers, find a halfway lift, so tailbone draws back, crown of the head forward, and bow forward. You hug in here, drawing your elbows apart, hips draw high, heels sink down. There's a hugging in energy in towards the body. If it's difficult to grab your toes, perhaps bend your knees a little bit more. And then release your toes, toe heel your feet to touch. Sit back, reach up, Utkatasana. Hands to your heart center, and let's twist to the opposite side. Remembering these twists help fire up that digestion. Release any stuckness in the gut. Open up your arms now and breathe powerfully, fiercely, radiating. Hips sinking, chest lifting as you notice Ida's belly is lifted off her thighs as she opens up the chest. And release. Separating your feet hips width, just take a lazy ragdoll, opposite hand to opposite elbow. Sway your torso left to right a little bit, releasing any tension. Release your hands now to the earth. Walk your fingertips over to the right a lot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale deeper and walk a little more to the right with your hands. There's always a little more. Back through center and twist to the opposite side. Exhale deeply And walk your fingers a little more back to the left as you can, and then back to center. Toe heel your feet to touch, sweep up to standing, full breath in, and hands to your heart center. Take a nice deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Extend your arms over your head, interlace your fingers, leaving the index fingers pointed up. For crescent moon here, you're going to lean to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lean a little more to the right. So you should feel a nice deep stretch through the left side of your body. Look up into the left a little bit. Come back to center, separate your hands, launch up and back. And then straight up, interlace the fingers again, index fingers pointed up, lean to the left, look up into the right. Again, feeling this stretch all through the right side of your body here. And release. We're going to take a tree pose. You're going to pick up your right foot, place it at your left inner thigh. Hands are at prayer at your heart center. So if you have a difficulty bringing the right foot up to the left inner thigh, just place it somewhere below the right knee joint, or even at the earth here, like Ida's demonstrating. There's lots of stages for growth in yoga. Right? You plant the seeds for the next practice here. Interlace your fingers and reach your arms up. Stretch it out. And release. Draw your left foot up to the right inner thigh. Hands in prayer pose. Nice tall spine, crown of the head lifting, breathing. It's nice to create some stillness in your practice, right? Very rarely in life do we practice being still with ourselves. And then extend your arms up in a wide V, stretching, breathing, receiving, and release. Feet at the earth, hands at your heart center, full breath in, and exhale. Sit back, reach up, Utkatasana, full breath in, and forward fold. Halfway lift, low push-up, Chaturanga. Up dog, heart high, downward dog. Right foot steps forward to warrior one, opening to warrior two. So arms reaching front to back, gazing over your front middle finger. Arms parallel with the earth. Straighten your front leg, reach forward and down for triangle pose. So bringing your right hand anywhere along that right leg is fine, perhaps the right shin here. Getting an open stretch, firing up your breath. Back arm pulls you up. You're going to turn your toes to point in the same direction. Bring your hands to your hips. Full breath in, look up and back, and then bow forward. Bringing your hands to the center of your mat. Fingertips, toe tips in the same line. The elbows bend, the fingertips can draw back a little bit. Once the heels of the hands have come up, you've gone a little too far. This is like Chaturanga or low push-up arms here. And then you're going to walk your hands back out a little bit and bring your left hand to your right ankle and your right arm high to the sky. So taking a twist once again, deeply stretching, breathing, lots of engagement of the core, in and up, looking up at your upper thumb, and come back to center, take it to the opposite direction. Lifting, so there's not a letting go of the muscles, right? There's a lifting, an intensifying, an awareness, action, purification, detoxification, and then come back to center, hands to your hips, and come up. Turn the right toes forward and just step forward to meet your right foot, reaching your hands high and hands to heart. And then Utkatasana, sit back, reach up, breathe in, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, low push-up. Up dog, breathe in. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Opening to warrior two. Arms reaching front to back. Left knee stacking over your left ankle. Spreading out your arms, firing up the breath. Strain your front leg, reach forward and down, triangle. Very expansive posture. Nothing is being blocked here. Everything is flowing. Breath, energy, being. It's like you're shining out beyond the bounds of your flesh, really awakening, being bright. Back arm pulls you up to standing. Back to warrior two for a moment. Straighten that front leg. Turn your toes in towards each other. Reach your arms high. Just spread out like a starfish. Breathing. Really fill up with breath. Hands to heart. And turn your left toes and step your right foot to meet your left to the front edge of your mat. And then sweep your arms up, inhale, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, low push up. Up dog, breathe in. Downward dog, exhale. Coming to your high push-up position, we're gonna work the core body here. You could always come down to your knees. You're gonna bring your right hand to your left shoulder and then your left hand to your right shoulder, switching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 2, 9, 10. Hold and breathe. And we're going to head to the earth. Slowly to the earth we go, bending at the elbows for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Turn your head to one side, arms by your sides, resting back. Full breath in. And just sigh into the earth, being supported here. And then you're going to flip your palms to face the earth or interlace your hands at your low back. And you're going to lift legs, chest, arms, head high off the earth. Breathing up into the back body. Really engaging the back body, right? We often think of the front body because we're always facing forward. But here is a chance to really engage the muscles of the back body, toning the backs of your legs, your glutes, your hips, and come down. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend your knees. Windshield wipe your feet a little bit back and forth in preparation for bow, Dhanurasana. So you're going to grab the outer edges of your feet or ankle bones and then come up and back. And let's give it a little extra detox power by rocking up and back along your belly. Get those stomach juices going. And then lift up and back, drawing your thighs up and back. Lots of energy in the legs, opens up the chest. Last little bit here, and release. Bending your knees, windshield wipe your feet. Relax for a moment, full breath in, deep breath out. Let's do one more bow pose. Here we go. Bend the knees. Grab a hold of the outer edges of your feet or ankle bones and lift up into that power of your legs. This tones your legs, tones your glutes, opens the heart, fires up the belly here. Beautiful posture. And release. Full breath in, deep breath out. Ida will just show the modification quickly. You could do one leg at a time. So same hand, same foot, opposite arm comes like a kickstand in front there. So that's easy and accessible if you need that version. And then relax. And then push back to child's pose. This pose of just rest. If you need to, you can bring a block or a pillow under your forehead if it's high off the earth or under your hips. Full breath in. Exhale deeply, sit on up and swing your feet forward for bridge. So your feet are flat, your knees are bent, and you're going to lift right up into bridge pose. Interlacing your hands underneath you or leaving your arms by your sides. The thighs are engaged. The spine again is lifting in. Really breathing now. And coming down and stretch. Legs out, arms over your head. Full breath in along your length. Exhale deeply and hug your knees in. So you could take bridge or you could take full back bend, a wheel pose. So you choose bridge or wheel. Here we go. Take it up for 5, 4, 3, breathing, 2, and release down and stretch. Legs out, arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, sighing it out and hug your knees in. Really working right into that core body here, stretching it out. Here we go, one last time, bridge or wheel. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and come down and stretch. Well-deserved little break here, couple deep breaths in and out. And then come to Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet touch, knees splay open. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And in this moment, just find a moment for gratitude. If you slow down the present and notice what you're grateful for, there's a magic to that moment, a preciousness. Perhaps in this moment, you're just grateful for your body, for doing all the things it does for you naturally, right? Breathing, resting, digesting. And then come to a happy baby pose. Grab the inner edges of your feet. Pull down either side of your torso. You could always grab behind the thighs if you're a little more tight through the hips. Okay, so we're going to just work the core a tiny bit more. So you're going to come to stretch pose. You're going to extend your legs out in front of you. You're going to lift your legs off the earth and your hands are about 6 inches over your thighs. And you're going to look at your feet and you're going to breathe breath of fire, easy breaths in and out through your nose, pumping the navel. So breath of fire, right? It's a metabolic breath. You're really firing up the breath, throwing logs onto that breath. It intensifies any posture, any movement. Last little bit and release. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So if you find that challenging, don't be surprised. It is very challenging. You could always bring one leg down or breathe deep and free through your nose. Let's do it one more time. Let's go. Stretch pose. Here we go. Take it. Breath of fire in and out through your nose, pumping that navel, toning the legs, toning the mind here. Breathing. Last little bit. You've got it now. You got it. And release. Deep breath in. Exhale, empty. Hug in your knees towards your chest. Grab behind your thighs and rock up and back, right up into Navasana, boat pose. Legs extended, chest lifting towards your thighs. Hands behind your thighs or extend out by your sides or behind you. Lots of options here. Lift, lift, lift. And then bring your feet to the earth, knees bent. We're going to extend the left leg out in front. Squeeze the right knee in towards your chest. Lift the left arm up and around, taking a twist, gazing back towards the back wall. Engaging the navel up, crown of the head lifting. And then back to center. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh, like in tree pose, where the right thigh lands at the earth. Extend your arms high and reach for the left toes, bowing forward, forehead towards your front shin. Surrender. So Aida has a lot of flexibility, so reaching for her foot is no problem, but you might find yourself somewhere along your ankle or shin bone, which is completely 100% okay. Let yoga meet you where you're at, not the other way around. And then sitting up, right leg extends, left foot draws up, knee bent, taking that twist, right arm high, take it up and around. So you'll notice if you draw your gaze back, just your eyes, you'll start to deepen the twist. Very important to lift the navel up. And then come back to center, taking that Janu-Sirsasana tree pose, left foot inside the right thigh, and bow forward. Surrendering your chest, surrendering your forehead, suppleness through your upper body. You could always bend that left knee a little bit. Whenever you take a forward fold, if you bend the knees a little bit, you'll find a little more ease through the backs of your legs. And sitting up, let's extend both legs out in front. Bend the knees as much as you need to, and then bow forward. Full Paschimottanasana, forward fold here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Resting assured that you have showed up fully here for yourself. Taking some time for some self-care reminds you that you are important. You are to be cared for. And then sitting up, we're going to take a fish. So you're going to bring your hands underneath your hips. You're going to come back onto your forearms. And then you're going to lift your heart up and back. The crown of the head heads towards the earth. It may or may not reach the earth. That's really going to be up to your own anatomy and your own practice level. This nice arch through the spine allows there to be opening through the navel, through the belly, through the heart, through the throat, and then come down. And we're going to take a supine twist. Draw the right knee in, extend the left leg, and draw the right knee over the left side of your body. The right arm comes out like a wing, turning your head to the right, closing your eyes. Starting to literally unwind from the efforts here. It's nice to finish the practice with some stillness, some moments of being inside with yourself. Coming back to center, extend the right leg, draw your left knee in, supine twist to the opposite direction, left arm comes out, turn your head. Relaxing, breathing, allowing. And then come back to center. And we like to finish here in Shavasana. Legs extend, palms face up. You relax your face, your jaw, your belly. Your arms and legs are heavy. Everything is sinking, melting into the earth. I invite you to stay for as long as you feel you complete your practice. I would say 3 to 5 minutes. And then as you feel ready, you draw your knees up and turn to the right, just curling up like a little ball. And then sitting up, bringing your hands to your heart center. Perhaps a small affirmation here to be open to new possibilities, to be an agent of light in peace. Namaste.